The rain began even before I woke up. It wasn't loud, nor a sudden announcement of the day. It was a continuous, patient sound, as if the morning had decided to arrive without hurry, drop by drop, tile by tile. The old house responds to the rain in its own way. The walls creak softly, the wood seems to breathe, and the roof turns each drop into a calm rhythm, almost a song repeated for many years. It's not a house that is bothered by time, it knows it well. I get up slowly. The floor is cold under my bare feet, but it isn't an uncomfortable cold. It's just a reminder that the night hasn't completely left yet. I open the bedroom window just enough to let the sound in more clearly. The fogged glass frames the yard, now washed by the rain. The leaves look greener, more alive, as if they had woken up before me. No one else is awake. Perhaps there is no one besides me, and that doesn't weigh on me. I walk to the kitchen. The hallway is narrow, and the old photos on the walls follow my steps in silence. Faces of those who lived many days there before. Some smile, others simply look ahead, as if they knew that time passes, but the house remains. The kitchen welcomes me with the faint smell of old wood and the chill of the morning. The solid wooden table sits at the center, marked by years of use, small scratches, pale stains, stories that don't need to be told. I place the kettle on the stove. The metal makes a low sound as it touches the grate, almost a greeting. I light the flame. The initial crack breaks the silence for a second. Then everything returns to the slow rhythm of the rain outside. The blue flame dances gently. There is no hurry for the water to boil, no schedule to follow, just the now. While I wait, I choose the tea. I open the old tin capped in the lowest cabinet. The scent rises immediately dried herbs, something floral, something that reminds me of long afternoons. My grandmother used to keep teas like this. Maybe that's why I always feel like I'm preparing more than just a drink. It's as if I'm repeating an old gesture, inherited without noticing. I place the leaves into the infuser carefully, as if I don't want to wake anyone. The kettle begins to murmur, a low, steady sound, almost a whisper. The rain answers from outside, creating a quiet conversation between hot water and cold water, inside and outside the house. I wait a little longer. I like this moment when nothing has fully happened yet. I turn off the flame. The water boiled at the right time, not the clock's time, but the morning's. I pour the water into the cup. Steam rises slowly, drawing shapes that disappear before they can be understood. I hold the cup with both hands, feeling the warmth pass through the syringe, reach my fingers, and tell my body that the day has truly begun. I sit at the table. I don't turn on the radio. I don't look for anything to fill the silence. The silence is already full enough. The rain taps against the window beside the table, forming small, irregular paths on the glass. Some drops run quickly, others stop halfway, as if deciding whether to continue or not. I watch them. There isn't much else to do, and that's good. I take the first sip of tea. The warmth moves slowly downward, spreading a sense of calm that settles in my chest. The flavor is simple, without excess. It doesn't try to impress. It simply stays. I think about how mornings used to be different, louder, fuller of invisible obligations. Here, in this old house, mornings still know how to wait. They know the whole day lies ahead, and that there's no need to rush through it. The rain continues, sometimes stronger, sometimes almost inaudible. The sound changes, but never disappears. It's like a constant, discreet presence that doesn't demand attention, but offers companionship. I stand up to get a cloth and wipe part of the table. There's no real need, but the gesture calms me. The cloth slides across the wood, following its old grain. I think of how many hands have made the same movement there. How many rainy mornings have passed through this kitchen before this one? I sit again. The tea cools, slowly, as it should. I glance at the clock hanging on the wall. It marks Chimi, but it commands nothing. Here, time is just a polite visitor. It may stay, but it doesn't need to lead. The rain begins to fade. The drops grow farther apart. The silence becomes more noticeable between one sound and the next. It isn't an empty silence, it's a breathing one that welcomes thoughts without pushing them. I finish the tea with the last sip, now lukewarm. I like it that way. There's no urgency, not even at the end. I place the cup in the sink and don't wash it right away. I leave it there as a sign that this morning is still happening. I move back to the window. The yard now seems suspended, as if waiting for the day's next step. The sky remains gray, but not sad, just calm. I take a deep breath. There are no clear plans for later. Maybe bread with butter, maybe just continuing to listen to the silence until it turns into something else. The old house doesn't demand quick decisions. It knows everything arrives when it needs to arrive. The rain almost stops completely. Just a solitary drop falls from time to time, reminding me that it's still there. The day goes on, slowly, and I go with it. Unhurried. If this moment brought you some peace, stay here. Subscribe to continue experiencing unhurried days, and come back whenever you need silence and comfort.